Coming up on the locker room, 1, 2, 3, 4 Pete, we check in on the Bishop Lures Knights as they take on Indianapolis Ritter at Lucas Oil Stadium in the 2A state title game. And later, our Chris Rankle will share an amazing story of a Valparaiso native's journey to dive again. And of course, who could forget our Max Fitness workout of the week? We'll see if Craig can light Randy's fire in fireman's training.
Keep going. Be a little bit of annoyance, to be honest with you.
What, that's 2, right?
I think it was like 25.
Let's kick back as we're going inside the locker room. Hit it!
You're watching The Locker Room on WFFT Local with Sports Director Randy Zemnick in high definition.
Hi, everyone, and welcome inside the locker room. I'm Courtney King. Randy has the night off. Well, after a hectic season and a solid semi-state win against Andrean, the Bishop Lures Knights are back at state and inside Lucas Oil Stadium for the 4th year in a row. The Knights are looking for their 6th state victory in 10 years and the program's 11th. So let's take a look at some of these highlights. Still scoreless here in the second. It's 1st and 4 for the Knights, and after some pushing and shoving, Jalen Smith is in there for the first touchdown of the game. Knights go up 7-0. Let's go later in the second. It's the same score, and it's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Knights. Mr. Quinn Cook. Now he finds Michael Rogers. Wait for it, for a 42-yard touchdown, and he's right in there. And it's 14-0 Knights. Now the second quarter would continue with action later. Same score, 2nd and 7 Knights. Jaquil Cooper finds the gap, and he's in there for an easy 7-yarder, and it's 21-0 Knights. All right, still in the second, it's Mr. Fabulous Notre Dame recruit Jalen Smith. Now he finds the gaps, and he's dancing around, and he gets in the end zone easy, making it 27-0. There he is, just tipping and toeing in there. And Ritter would put up a fight in the second half, but the Bishop Lures Knights get it done, winning 40-28, bringing home their 4th state title in a row.
They kept the pressure up on us. We had a few, we made a few mistakes, and they took advantage of it. They're an excellent ball club.
But I thought you got to be very proud of the way your team answered with a couple of big touchdowns late to keep it a 2-score margin.
We wanted to keep it close. We didn't want anybody leaving early. Now the kids' senior leadership, we got 24 seniors on this team. In our 4th quarter, I called them together and challenged them, and they came through. Well, our message all along was don't look back, look forward, and be positive, and these kids bought into it. You know, I can honestly say every week they showed up to play, and we never had a bad game all year long.
Coach, congratulations. Go enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Now, just a reminder, the Snyder Panthers are also in Indianapolis this weekend. They will take on also 14-0 Lawrence Central in the 5A state title game. The Panthers beat Maryville in a close 42-39 contest last Saturday night in semi-state to advance. We'll have highlights for you tomorrow night. Well, after a rough season last year, the Mad Ants are back. Tonight, they hosted the Erie Bayhawks in their home opener over at the Coliseum, and needless to say, they entered today's game with some confidence since beating the Canton Charge 95-92 in an exhibition game Saturday. Let's take a look. There he is. Russell Jr. with the moves in the paint and the fadeaway. Jay Russell Jr. with a show tonight, putting up 17 points. Now Bayhawks DJ Kennedy from the arc smokes that 3. Kennedy had 21 off the bench. Now Russell Walker Jr. again on the breakaway finds Mike Anderson at the post. He goes in for the dunk. Anderson had 6 on the night. All right, over to some more Bayhawks action. Nick Covington here, who juices, I say juices that 3. He would put up 27 points. And unfortunately, the Ants fall in their home opener 109-100. The Ants will play at home again on Sunday at 5:30. Well, Hoosiers freshman basketball players Peter Jerkin and Hannah Pereira must miss 9 games according to an appeal decision announced on Friday by the NCAA Committee on Student Athlete Reinstatement. Jerkin and Pereira have already sat out 5 games and will miss 4 more before being eligible to compete. This is due to violations agreed upon by the university that Jerkin and Pereira accepted approximately $6,000 and $8,000 in impermissible benefits from an Indiana University booster. The inducements happened during the student athletes recruitment and included plane tickets, meals, housing, a laptop, cell phone, and clothing. Well, the Comets beat the Kalamazoo Wings 4-3 in the Jungle last night in their annual Thanksgiving Day game, extending their Turkey Day win streak to 5 years in a row. Not too bad. Well, the Wings and the Comets are back at it again tonight, but this time over in the Wings barn. Now, this game is probably going to be just as heated as last night since the two are battling to climb up that North Division standings ladder. And the score is 5-2 Kalamazoo for that final. But J.M. Risk had the first goal, and the assists were by Marino and Kishel for the Comets. Then the second goal was Thomas Beauregard with help by Colin Chalk and Brent Henley. Now the K's will play at home tomorrow against Toledo. All right, well, we're just getting started here in the locker room, but coming up next, our Chris Rankel will show the amazing story of Valpo native and Ball State diver Jake Bremer, who suffered a serious injury not too long ago, but has found his way back to the board. We'll be right back.